So my favorite productivity hack or practicing productivity hack recently has been using it.
Okay, I'll do the car seats.
We are taking a trip today, a family trip, to go away for the week surrounding Easter and before I go on the road, which is great. Psyched about that. The only downside is I'm trying to get in a rhythm and a routine in the studio. A lot of stuff to get done. The upside is a lot of the stuff I need to do can be done on the computer. All right, I gotta switch some car seats around. Oh, there's bird poop on the windows. This car doesn't have like the child clip things that make it really easy. So you have to do this whole crazy mishmash with these things, which is ridiculous. And as you can tell, I'm now in a little bit of a rush. What's new? Oh man. Ah, recline. More instructions. God, what a disaster the car seat thing was.
Easter 2016 family car trip.
Okay, we made it. We are at my wife's parents' for a little holiday Easter vacation. For me, that means a workation. Besides, I'm not very good at vacations anyway. Tonight we get, I think, a little date night, which it's been quite some time. So I'm gonna try to take a quick shower and fit in some practicing. This is the challenge. Aiming for like 45 minutes before we head out. So my favorite productivity hack or practicing productivity hack recently has been using a timer. I use the little system called the Pomodoro technique. It just means you set a timer for 25 minutes. I use my phone. You do one thing for 25 minutes, whether that's email or practicing or exercise, whatever it is that you have to do. Then you take a 5-minute break, you do it again. 5-minute break, you do it again, then you take a 10-minute break. What I've been finding, and I've been doing this since about December, so I don't know, 4 months or so. If I can get one 25-minute chunk, I almost invariably get 3. So sometimes the block for me is thinking that I need a clean 2-hour block of time to practice, as if I have to have that 2 hours in order to get, because there'll be so many things I have to do to get warmed up, to get into this, to get into that, the other. And I mentally psych myself out, and then it's like, well, I'm not gonna have 2 hours, guess I can't practice today. And that's the thing that it bugs me. It's a problem for me, it's something I'm trying to address. And the thing about the timer is once I hit go on my phone and I see that clock start ticking down, there's an urgency. I'm like, uh-oh, that timer's gonna go off, I better start practicing. And what I've been finding is by the time that it goes off the first time, by that point I'm in the flow. Whatever I'm doing tends to be sort of like long tones or slow stuff, but I'm in the zone and I want to keep going. So instead of taking the 5-minute break, I hit the timer for another 25-minute chunk. Now I've got 50 minutes. Well, that's basically an hour. And if I get that, great. Very often I'll either do one of two things. I'll take a little break right then, 5 or 10 minutes, get some tea, get something to drink, whatever, and keep going. Or I'll just plow through and I'll get another one done. And now I've got basically an hour and a half of practicing under my belt, and that is solid. That is, for me, if I can do that consistently, that is gravy. Gone are the days for me of like 6-hour practice sessions, and I never really had those too much anyway outside of college and in high school. I did that in high school. I'm not a big believer that you need a ton of time to practice anyway. I think you need to be really focused and diligent about how you practice. But for me, that hurdle continues to be I need 2 hours to practice, and if I can't find those 2 hours on the calendar, then practicing is not going to happen. But then I'm just a jerk to myself, to others. I'm not happy. I know I didn't do what I need to do. I didn't handle my responsibilities on the horn for the day. So the 25-minute timer has been helping me immeasurably. I am about to use it right now. I definitely recommend giving it a try.